slices, peanuts, ocelot's noses, getting whatever right. Hello folks, how you doing? Little bit of humour there for you on a Wednesday night. Say that again. Wednesday. Yes, how you doing folks? Hope you've enjoyed the last, 4 hours since we were last live. So yeah, last little piece for tonight for your enjoyment. Hope you're all well, by the way. Kind of a little bit of good news coming out of this whole COVID-19 thing. Conflicting reports, of course, all over the place. Crazy stuff going on. People showing pictures of people in hospital beds outside an Italian hospital. People panicking, but those pictures were from a bleeding earthquake about 3 years ago. So all kind of crazy things going on. But I just wanted to say that apparently on a very positive note, especially for us here in the UK. Leading expert, he's actually an advisor to the government, says that if all these stay-at-home guidelines are imposed properly and people respect it, the demand in intensive care units will peak in the next 2 to 3 weeks, which is it's great news, folks. So I'll always throw a positive spin on everything, and we'll try and remain as positive as I possibly can, just in order to sort of like be upbeat so that we can all enjoy things. We got through the war together, didn't we? That stiff upper lip spirit. So let's be on that level. Yeah, the whole thing with masks and no masks, I don't quite understand it. Some people saying that you can't transmit the COVID-19 from without wearing a mask. What's the point in holding a stick out at 2 meters when you're interviewing someone? Then what's that all about? Staying social distancing 2 meters from someone. What's that all about then? Why is that? Because you can't pass fluids and stuff. So in if you haven't got a mask, then fair enough, but put something over your face just to avoid any sort of anything coming in, if you can. But anyway, wear a mask if you can. So, in terms of what we did at London Heathrow, seems that we definitely caught the most busiest last few moments right there at Heathrow. It seems very eerie not to have any Emirates 380s coming in, I have to say. They've had their 777 freighter in, of course, and most movements are now BA and UK movements, that is, British Airways and Virgin Atlantic. Repatriation and cargo, of course. America, Air Canada, Delta, still continuing to fly. Lots of repatriation flight. It is amazing how many Americans and Canadians are here, and vice versa, overseas. Of course, a lot of those airlines now, especially Delta, we're hearing, and of course Air Canada as well, offering their aircrafts up for air charter cargo, which is a great thing, because the sooner we get the supplies, the aid from whichever country it might be to whichever country. This is the great thing, that all the countries are actually, getting together on this whole thing and helping each other out in terms of slowing down the process and flattening the curve. That's what it's all about, is to flatten the curve so that the rate of growth reduces. We get it under control, and hopefully by which time we will have, because they're obviously speeding up the process of getting test kits out there. That's what we need to do, test. It does amaze me how Prince Charles managed to get to test just like that, whereas all these people are waiting for tests. The NHS, the people that are working in the NHS, they need to be tested, because you can't have people like 18-year-old students who are reaching the end of their schooling just to come in and they haven't been tested. They need to be tested. I saw something on LinkedIn earlier on about Singapore, from a pilot with Boeing as it happens, out in Singapore. Full lockdown there when they got to the airport, tested, temperature tested, straight to the hotel, all masked up, everything straight into the hotel room, can't go out. Food, the hotel are very, very good. Everything's masked up. The hotel deliver their food in a plastic bag, hang it on the door handle, and so Singapore, he's saying, are doing a fantastic job out there, and that is because people are respecting the needs for us or them to self-isolate and do all of that kind of stuff. So that's really good. So hopefully we can make this. We can start seeing the positive, the sprouts start to spring up in terms of new growth and prosperity for us all, and we can minimise the amount of pain and anger that we're all going through, folks. I mean, I just heard this one guy. It was on the TV just now, saying that he's waiting for his. He's trying to call. For his aid, in terms of his unemployment benefits, and you usually get you are number 4 in the queue. It was like, you are number 90,000 in the queue. It's like, so it is terrible for those folks, of course, and really feel for anybody who's in dire situations. In terms of income, in terms of financial stability, because everybody has such different lives, and so the quicker we bring that, we flatten that curve, the quicker we can get back to normality. Couple of little aviation-related stories, whether you're interested or not, and this is stuff that came out before COVID-19, of course. KLM Airlines looking to lead the industry towards climate-minded travel on its 100th birthday. I don't know whether this is still going ahead or not, but the oldest airline in existence, which is KLM, Royal Dutch Airlines is what KLM stands for, I believe, is building the world's largest biofuel plant in the Netherlands, while also working closely with the Dutch University TU Delft to develop a new kind of sustainable aircraft. And we know that Airbus have been doing stuff like that. We showed that on a live from the studio a week or so ago, which looks really smart. The new aircraft from Airbus, fully sustainable, big thing, like a bit like the flying wing, but a much more sort of like compressed version of it. The big flying wing back in the war. American Airlines. Now, American Airlines had confirmed pre-COVID-19 that their Boeing 767 fleet, 16 aircraft will be grounded in May 2020, while the Boeing 757s, 34 aircraft, will be retired between May 2020 and post-summer 21 at the latest. These aircraft will be replaced with the more fuel-efficient 787 Dreamliners, understandably, and also the A321 XLR. So that's good news for both Boeing and Airbus, of course, but bad news for us avgeeks, because we love to see those 767s, but of course we've still got Delta and United flying their 757s and 767s, of course. Great to see the AN225 Myra performing a flight test today. So that means that she's hopefully getting involved in humanitarian efforts out there in the Ukraine, and be great to see her track her. I'm sure a lot of people have got that tracked on their radar right now and are following that. We actually, at the ILA Berlin show, the air show that we went out to a couple of years ago, 3 years ago now, we went on board the AN225, and we'll put that out. That's one of our archive shows that we'll put out. Just a short little piece about the 225. So impressive, folks. Just everything about it is massive. I mean, I'm telling you, the flight deck is about the size of your average living room. So quite interesting when you have a look at that. And other stuff, airshow news, of course, we know that so many air shows are being cancelled at the moment, which is a great shame, because if we are to see this epidemic sort of like being reduced and flattening out by sort of like the end of April maybe, or even May, where things are starting to get back to some form of normality where things are picking up ever so slightly. Still a certain amount of social distancing. We still don't know what's going to happen with any medicine that we're going to be able to take in terms of not getting it. Vaccine. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. By then, hopefully June, July, August, when some of these air shows are going ahead, hopefully some of them might still go ahead. But on the flip side of it, we will still, by that time, be going out there to start to film with these people and bring you as much live content as we can. It will not stop. I can tell you now, it will not stop what we're doing here. Airbus, talking about Airbus, set to partially resume production in France and Spain. Supports global efforts against the COVID-19 pandemic. Airbus announces that it expects production and assembly work to partially resume in France and Spain on Monday, 23rd of March, just gone, following health and safety checks after the implementation of stringent measures. In addition, the company is supporting efforts globally to tackle the COVID-19 crisis. Airbus has carried out extensive work in coordination with its social partners to ensure the health and safety of its employees while securing business continuity. The implementation of these measures required a temporary pause in production and assembly activities at the French and Spanish sites for a period of 4 days. Workstations will only reopen if they comply with the new health and safety measures in terms of hygiene, cleaning and self-distancing while improving the efficiency of operations under the new working conditions. So good news coming out of Airbus there, and I'm sure the same thing's going to happen, of course, with Boeing as well. Boeing doing all they can, and of course, you know, we'd love to see things resuming as quickly as possible, and deliveries being only delayed by a matter of 2 or 3 months. But even so, we're in support of all those great production companies, as we are with everybody else. So, what are we going to have tonight? We have got, as I mentioned earlier on, we've got Manchester. Now, if you haven't seen Manchester before, we've had a lot of new members joining in. One person I did want to give a shout out to is, let me just have a quick look here, Ryan Brown, mate. Thank you, Ryan. He sent me a little email just to say, can I get a shout out? And of course, no doubt going to be watching the show just now. Thank you for your support, Ryan. And of course, thank you to everybody. Ryan's been a member since the first show on YouTube. And of course, lots and lots of members. If you're a new member, you'll get that one stripe. You see me on the feed, by the way, folks. I'm on there because I only joined the other day because I wanted to post as myself and not Big Jet TV. So I've got my own little emoticon, whatever it's called, on there. And so you'll see I've only got one stripe. So it's going to be quite some time before I get 4 stripes. And you see the people with 4 stripes are those guys and girls who've been with us for a long, long time. And it's great to see every now and then when you see someone on the feed say, "Yay! I've got my 4th stripe," and they didn't even realise it. But you know, it goes obviously 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then once you're a fourth striper, then you're up there with the in the left-hand seat. But I'm on there. If you see me, say hello. And if I don't say hello to you personally, please don't take it personally. I will say hello to everybody as a group, because otherwise I'll spend the whole evening just saying hello to people. So talk amongst yourselves. It's a great group. Come in there, say hello. If you're a new member, tell us I'm new here, and say hello, and we will welcome you with open arms. And that, of course, is both on Facebook and on YouTube. Somebody asking earlier on about what is an elite member. Now, it's quite interesting because you're going to be seeing quite a lot of old shows. So a lot of the old stuff includes comments from myself when I'm live talking about membership. And of course, we have had in the past different levels of membership on different platforms. One of them being the elite membership, and that was through what was it, Jilly? What was the platform? Patreon. There we go. We used to use the Patreon platform, but of course we don't use that anymore. And now we're just full on with membership on supporters with Facebook, and of course membership on YouTube, and of course the different stages and categories on YouTube as well. And again, thank you so much to everybody for supporting us. As I said earlier on, we've turned off the super chat just because we feel we don't want to. We're happy with your subs and all of that, folks. We really appreciate it. And in these trying times, if you've got spare money, you know, leave it in the bank or give it to charity, whichever. And also, we're turning off the. We have turned off the monetization from today onwards, so you won't get any ads, basically. And I think that's about it. So tonight is Manchester from the South Bank. If you're new, it's the South Bank. It's pretty awesome, folks. I tell you, if you're a real av geek and you love the noise of engines firing up and spooling up right in front of you, big jets, even the small ones, sound fantastic from this position. And then after this is runway 23 left. If you look at Manchester, you've got a northern and a southern runway. The southern runway, they're quite staggered. So the southern runway is generally used only for departures when they're on the left and right. When they're on, that would be easterlies, is it? Is that easterlies? Yeah, then when they're on easterlies, when they're coming out of the east, but they do land on westerlies. Might be the other way around, and I'm sure that somebody will correct me. But generally what they do, what we're there for in the morning, first thing in the morning, we're there from about 7 o'clock in the morning on the South Bank, and that runs through till about 10:30 in the morning, where they close the runway and they use the northern runway for departures and arrivals, and close that southern runway. So this day in particular, it was my birthday as it happens, and we, for the first time, saw the Etihad F1 liveried Dreamliner going out, which was just a phenomenal livery, I have to say. It's fantastic. I think we've only seen it maybe just this once, correct me if I'm wrong. But also on that day was the first inaugural departure of Cathay Pacific's A350-1000 going out of Manchester. She went out of the northern runway, 23 right. And it's like I said earlier on, before the MAX crisis, this is because at the moment, currently, there's a whole load of TUI MAXes all parked up on the far end of the apron by the pub, as it happens. You can see their tails a lot of the times when we're down on the South Bank. But now, because of that, they've had to, you know, any aircraft going onto that runway sort of like have to skirt round them, go onto the runway, do a full 180, it's 360 actually, if they want to do a full length, but most of them do an intersect departure, which is a bit of a shame. But on this particular occasion, the 351K, she went out on full length, and it was spectacular. So you get the whole thing of it coming out of the terminal and up to departure and out, as well as all the other stuff as well that's going on. And of course, the 2-3 left departures are pretty phenomenal. So we're going to go straight to it now. It's a few hours long, folks. So if you're out there in America, howdy, and hope you're doing well. Hope you're hunkering down, or whatever it is that you're doing, and you're staying safe, folks. And be good to everybody out there in the United States of America, because everybody needs to love everybody at the moment globally. If you're all out there, hello, and if you're out in Australia, out in the east, what have we got at the moment? It is just coming up to 7:15 in the morning out in Sydney, and about 3:15 in the afternoon, I think, in New York. And Los Angeles, hold on a minute, ting, 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 about 7:15 midday. So there you go. Yeah, enjoy this, and we'll see you tomorrow morning around about 11 o'clock for more home activities. Oh, Big Shed TV. I'll see you later. Cheerio! Cool, okay, I'm good to go. I've got a shot. That was I just heard. Okay, folks. Good morning. Good evening to all our friends down in the Far East, down there in Australia. Let's just have a little look, see where we're at. We're live. Let's just turn my dulcet tones off. Straight back on there again. Donna O'Brien, Trish Peters, Wendy van der Beek. System Doctor. Good morning. Oh, Dirk Stennyman, is it? Oh yeah, of course it is. Dirk the man. Bruce Head, good morning. Adam at Progressive Sports Derbyshire. Oh look, here we go. Thomas Cook issuing profit warnings. Does that apply to the airline as well? I guess so, right across the board, I'd imagine. Elite members, exclusive. See if we can get some retraction going on here, which we can. Love it. Got a lovely piece coming onto the page early part of next week with the 2XL 727 showing flat retraction, flaps and slats retraction. Quite a nice little piece. Oh dear, he dropped his fluffy mouse, look. The rats just falling in the mud. So how's my picture? Is it good? Is it crisp? Because I'm looking through okay folks, just first glance, first look, there she is. Cathay's 1000. One of 8, I believe. I don't know if 8 are in service. That was the plan for Cathay by the end of the year, to have 8 of these XWBs in service. Got a little Ryanair taxiing up at the moment. Let's just have a little look and say hello to a few people. Okay, I can't find it. Okay, let's just see if I can find it. Big Jet TV. Oh, it's the Elite channel, isn't it? Duh, which way to go, George? Oh, that's typical, isn't it? Stand by, guys. Here we go. Elite channel. We're there. Wayne GCC, Tim Bell, Alan Warren, George Norman, Donna O'Brien, Stephen Owers. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, guys. Philip Sawyer. Need to go out. We'll watch later. Take it easy, Philip. All the very best to you. Have a good day. Okay, we now have Facebook. Let's just drop the volume down on that. Oh, great look at that. Alan Warren, Sarah Pass, Joy Claringbold. Good morning. Ashley Young. And thank you very much indeed. Let's just come back out of that, lose that. Mind that. Okay, take notifications off of there, ring her off. Eunice Livesey, Nolan Cassidy, good morning. Okay, so here we go. Got a strong contingent of spotters up here on the mound already this morning, even though it's early doors. A couple of fellas here told me they saw the Formula One liveried Etihad Dreamliner coming in this morning. Did a go around, but it was in the pitch dark, so but they do have proof, even though it's blurred. So hopefully we'll get that going out later, perhaps on part 2, not sure. Don't forget, we're going to do the model draw today, folks. She's going straight out. Got some new emojis apparently, folks. Okay, let me just double check my drag on that lead there, because that's a little bit draggy. That's good, that's good, that's good. Donna O'Brien, yes, badge draw, yes, yes. Oh, is that a little bit of rain? Is that a little bit of rain? Phil Loxham, I'm not sure if that did go around because of the Emirates 380. Was that because there was a 380 on the runway?
I think so.
Yeah, okay, apparently that's confirmed, Phil. Debbie Speller, good morning. Andrew Hallworth. Klaus Sherman, good morning from Germany. Okay, we've got a Virgin 747 inbound, 4,000 feet, Sarah Leonard. No, not really. Harden Awa, good morning everybody. How's everybody doing? Justin Waddington. So we've got quite a good, strong contingent of people up here on the mountain. Not sure what they're here. I think a lot of people are going to be here obviously today for the Cathay Pacific 1000 service, inaugural departure. Hopefully she'll be going out from the airport pub end, and they won't switch runways. We do believe there is a wind change around about midday, so just keeping an eye on the SOC at the moment. She's sort of like, it has gone from southwesterly to a southwesterly to sort of like a direct crosswind, southerly crosswind. That SOC's looking quite. See what I mean? It's a little bit concerning, but we'll just have to sit it out and wait. Hainan's 330 sitting over there, looking pretty smart. The boy 888, good morning, thank you very much indeed. Julie Chaston, I set my alarm for this. It's 3 AM in Toronto, wow. Taya love. Taya, if you're coming over to Manchester, I do recommend the airport hotel, which I stayed in last night. £40 for a double room and a tenner for breakfast. And I have to say, a fantastic hotel, great staff, very friendly, and fantastic service. And wow, what a breakfast. Officially 7 AM start for breakfast, but the chef went out of his way and kicked it into touch around about 6:50 this morning, so that I could make sure that I was up here and ready for you guys. So you might want to check that out. Oh, there it is. Just see the back end of it. There's a nice little screen grab for you guys there. Sarah Pass, good morning. Chris Griffith, tuning in from Bournemouth. Richard Mortara, Joy Claringbold, thank you very much indeed. Simon Goldsmith. Is that Joy? Is that 3 cakes? Some kind of to signify how old I am. I think you probably need another, well, about another 4, I would imagine. But thank you anyway. David Bone, the Mint Man. Georgina Johnson, Andy Dance, thank you very much indeed. Craig Jones, good morning. Shouting out to everyone on YouTube and on Facebook as well. Yeah, 3 AM. Justin Waddington, loving that F1 livery. Looking very smart. I think it's a bit of a shame that during the Grand Prix with the fly pass, they didn't sort of focus in on that a little bit more. Obviously the 380's the one that I guess was leading the pack, so to speak, but the Dreamliner was there. Apparently Triss, flipping it, I'll get there in the end. Pilot Triss, Orany pilot, who we featured at London Gatwick, was watching the show on YouTube the other day, apparently. We've got something coming out. Okay. John McKinnon, good morning, Aussie crew. First of the Aussie crew tuning in. Sort of what, 10 o'clock at night? or no, probably actually earlier, I would have thought, about 8 p.m. in wherever you are in Australia, depending on where you are, of course. The 118 24/7, morning all, just signed up to membership. How are you doing? What's your name? Where are you from? See if we can get a little wave out of these Ryanair pilots, but I tell you what, they've been going straight out. No holding, just going straight out. Queen's Landing, is that it now? Okay, here she is. Here she is. Get some reverse action. A lot of rudder. Wow, very derated. No inboard reverses on that. Wow. Get some retraction on those flaps. Look at the size of those inboard flaps, man. Insane. Crazy if you're sitting behind the wing at a window seat and you see those flaps when they land. They just like literally shuddering. There they go. So watch the slats retract. Auto with. Should retract auto with the flaps. Perhaps not. See, the inboard slat is very, very sort of like almost 90 degrees. Although it's not, but it almost seems it compared to the other ones. Back to the action. Tim Bell, what a great description. Barn doors. There she goes, she's rolling. Screaming its little soft. Go on, son. The gents here saying that they apparently are going to be chopping down a lot of these trees during the winter, which is great news. Richard Nichols, thank you very much indeed for the birthday wishes, really appreciate it. Tip Adam Cortez, Dean Golding. Oh, I can't get it on the TV. I think that might be your device. Shouldn't be anything to do with the feed. Sharp Nixon. KLM. Okay, I'll switch round to it in a minute. Jup, don't worry about it, mate. It's coming round to that KLM any moment now. Just get this Eurowings going out. Here she goes. Yeah, I can imagine that if you're a regular to feeding it through your TV, especially if you've got a decent surround sound system going on, it's probably quite annoying, I'd imagine. There you go, Jacques. All yours, mate. So the wind switched back to southwesterly, which is good news. So whilst we have a lull in proceedings, shall we do a badge draw? I know it's early doors, but do you fancy that? Ian Macmillan, thank you very much indeed. And I'm going to have to leave early, so okay. Lots of groundwork going on at Manchester and Heathrow at the moment. Early morning flights coming in. Okay, the gloves gonna have to go on, I'm afraid. Yaldia. Thank you very much indeed. Sound quality is great, picture's good, crisp and clear. Wes Bogey, how you doing? Tuning in to the Elite channel. You are all most welcome. Of course, a lot more action to come today. Going to be here till around about 9:30 before we take a bit of a break and then head over to the airport pub, where we'll be exclusively filming the departure of that aircraft right there. 350-1000, 50% carbon aircraft, composite plastic materials. Can you believe it? 3-meter diameter on the fan blades. So should we do a draw? George Norman, just check my stay live. They have cancelled because I had running. Okay, well, hopefully that's all sorted for you, George. Singapore 350, 5 minutes. Is that out or in? In, okay. Richard Cairns, good morning. Richard Wharton, no rain in Skegness. Well, we got a little bit of drizzle, very, very slight drizzle, and that's all that was, yeah, that's all that was predicted this morning. 12.6 years old, Wendy's saying, that KLM 737. Proper workhorse, that's for sure. Jeff Hughes, good morning. Georgina Johnson is back. Kevo Thunder, airport pub, sounds like a plan, indeed. Went up, saw, met up with Terry last night, and a fantastic pizza at the airport pub last night. Great grub there, of course. Nolan Cassidy saying yes, do a draw. Okay, here we go. Phil Loxham, good morning, thank you. The boy 888 welcoming me to the rainy city. Well, we've had some sunshine days up here at Manchester before, that's for sure. Wow. Complete and utter silence. So should we do a draw? Okay, GP, shall we? Okay, you have to tell me if I'm in shot, because I've got the cover on, so I don't know if I'm in shot. Just give me a shout. Okay. Actually, I might even be able to do this. If I just a little bit of jiggery pokery, just stand by. Because let's just do this. just quickly. There you go, how's about that? Hey? No, hold on. Right. Fingers Finnegan. Right. Let's do it. Let's do a draw. I might have to run. I might have to. Finger mouse. Yeah. Oh look, it's a Brussels. Is that Brussels? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Badge draw. Badge draw. Jar. Jar. Bottle. Bottle. Jar. Right. Okay, number one. Coming out of the bag right now. This is quite a new one by the looks of it. Oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe it, Jilly. Everyone's going to think this is a fix. They're all going to think this is a fix. It's Tom Ernst. I can deliver his badge personally to him at Munich this month. It is December the 1st. So Tom, well done, mate. I see everyone's going to leave now because it's fixed. Fantastic. How about that? Okay, next one. Right, I'm going to dig really deep. I dig deep. I dig really deep for that one. I've never seen so many people up there. Okay, here we go. I'm just looking for the ones without the... Okay, Jilly, you ready for this? Peter McAllister. Peter McAllister. Are we going to check that? Check that with our system at the moment. Computer says... Really digging deep here. McAllister. Oh, that one's got a green line on it. Okay. Okay, here's another one. Ready? Here we go. Oh, yeah, definitely. I know this name. I know this name, and she's probably on here now. Janet Cutler. Janet Cutler is definitely good. So well done, Janet. You're a badge winner. People are actually not all that bothered about actually taking a badge. It's more a case of their name being picked out of the thing. It's a shame it's not like, you know, you've won 2.4 million quid, innit? But anyway, that's just the way I've got a BA320 on his way out. So I'll just... so that's 3. Is that 3? Okay. Number 4. I think this is the smallest typeface in the world. Mike Brocklehurst. Or Mick. Sorry, Mick Brocklehurst. Yeah. So well done, Mick. So that's number 4. And here's number 5. As the rain does start to really sort of like pick up a little bit more. You know what is a little bit of a shame? Okay, here's another one. You ready, Jilly? Josh Duesberg. Josh Duesberg. Congratulations, mate. You're a badge winner extraordinaire. Okay, so let's just get ourselves some... Okay, cool. Right, okay. Just going to do that quick. Then we're going to go back to bagging up. Okay, we're back. Is it? Okay. Okay. Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. shutters going off all over the gaff. So we may see her. I think her gate position is actually obscured by aircraft. It'd be a shame to be good if she was sort of like, we got a length comparison with the 900 versus the 1000. Get back to your comments in a little while, folks. The action will intensify. Yeah. What's that? Say that again, repeat. Okay. Okay, we're going to pull another name out, folks. Ken Carr very kindly donating another calendar. Was it? Okay. Okay, perfect. So we'll now turn head on. Yeah, so impressive, even the minibuses, man. They are apparently going to be chopped, those bushes, folks. The word is, I'm hearing that those bushes are going to be chopped. Okay, so Michelle Clark's son, Finian, is 4 today. Congratulations, young man. Enjoy your day. Finian, this one's for you, my son. Sharing your birthday with Big Jet TV. How about that? a slow pull on that was. Okay, what do we got? ATR. Bollocks. Golding. Good morning, everybody. 3 EasyJet Neos went out earlier on while we were off air. In a row, literally. In the space of 20 minutes or so. Had that earlier on. Oh, did we get away from the BA? Via is saying that. Is it Taya or Via? Yeah. A lot of moisture on the runway, of course. ATR, is it 70 or 72? Hey, Kaneko in the house. How you doing, Kaneko? So that's where the luggage is stowed, folks. That's where the luggage is stowed, just to keep the centre of gravity correct on the ATR, because obviously that's all passengers. All the luggage is stowed right up there at the front end. So obviously you have to really minimise what you take on board an ATR. I think you're really limited. Look how squatty that undercarriage is. Listen to the pickup, the audio note as she rolls down the runway. I think a lot of that is down to the groove cut of the runway for water dispersal, I believe. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's probably being pushed to gate. I don't think. Oh, yeah, she is. Beacons are on. Is she coming out? Is she coming out? No, surely not. She's only just come in. They can't have turned her around that quick, man. She must be going to... is it? It is going out. Oh, right, yeah. What a treat, what a treat. Look at this, folks. Look at this. Oh, elite members, grab some of this. You lucky lot. You lucky. There I was, minding my own business.
Spare a tenant for an old ex-leper, sir? Did you say ex-leper? Tony Johnson, noisy plane. You think that's noisy, mate? You wait till you hear these things fire up. Now, I don't know if they're using the GE power plants or the Rolls-Royce power plants on Etihad's Dreamliners. Anyone confirm that? Phil Loxham. Thank you. Sean Coffey. Sean Coffey tuning in from Norwich. Craig Lockett. Craig's... Well, look at that. 2 Craigs in a row. Craig Zekovic. Morning. Finally moved over to YouTube. Good morning, Craig. The 2 Craigs, literally side by side there. So we'll get that. Oh, we're going to get that, man. That's going to be so cool. So Cameron loving it. James Beeson loving it. Michael Abram, good morning and thank you very much indeed. Oh, Scott, you're absolutely bang on there, mate. Do you know what I love about that livery is the fact that they've the tail section has been just left black and white. Love it. Whoever came up with that idea, good for you. Good for you. Should have really sort of like been in the lead of the 380, maybe a little bit higher in the F1 fly past. Maybe should have thought a little bit more about that because it was sort of like tucked in down on the right hand side from what I could see anyway. Making it quite difficult. Wise Bogey's in the house. Mike Kelly, good morning. Craig Zechovic, is that right? Zechovic. And Craig Lockett right after him as well again. The 2 Craigs locked in comments. Kevo Thunder. Pack a saw for the tree next time. That's a great big chainsaw with me, slung over me back. Eric Jonathan Harrison. Good morning, Eric Jonathan Harrison. How are you, my friend? Jasper Jesperson. Good morning from Kolding in Denmark. Terry, the artist, is in the house from Hertfordshire. Oh, okay. Wayne EGCC confirming Gen X engines on the F1 789. Love that. F1 789. It's the Craig show. And there's another one, Craig Birch. Craig Zekovic, sorry, and Craig Birch. All the Craigs. All the Craigs, Craigie Craig. Michael Field, good morning, Jerry and Jilly from San Antonio. And that's Texas, I believe. Scott Cowell tuning in from Dumfries. Eric Jonathan Harrison. Chris Jessett. What's that? Is that something firing up? We're just waiting for this moment, folks. Don't forget later on, guys, Elite, just to let you know, we're going to be filming that going out. The plan is 2-3 right will be the active runway for departures after 10:30. This is the time of year. Fortunately, the sock, check out the sock. It is a southwesterly, thankfully, still. And we're hoping that that's going to be the case right through to the departure, which is planned around about 11:40. Is that right, Jilly? About 11:40 for the 1000. You can clearly see it's stretched, man. You can clearly see it's a stretched aircraft. Something's landing. Is that 330? Oh yeah, look at that reverser. Yeah, man, I bet that makes some great stills, man. These guys snapping away left and right of me. Of course, Rich Torbs, kite, that one. Speed brakes. Down. I'd say that the Manchester plane spotting community is probably one of the most active in the UK. I know I'm going to get a barrage of people saying, no, it's not, it's Gatwick, it's Heathrow. But, you know, I have to say, always made to feel very welcome when I come up here as well. And of course, don't forget, folks, if you don't know too much about, oh, here she comes now. Gonna swing back to this, and let's track this F1789 out. Of course, got a bleeding great with Digger in the way. Jasper, thank you. Scott Topley, indeed it is brand spanking new. Oh, mind that. Sorry guys. Sorry about that. Only elites getting to see this. No free view. Exclusive, exclusive, exclusive. Guessing there must be a reason why they don't paint the Wi-Fi blisters. There must be a reason. What's that? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Has the cat food arrived? Oh, blimey. Don't tell me you got a coffee in there as well. That's not fair. Even the engines have got a cool little flicker on them. Crossing the active now. Little burst from the engines. So Gen X powered. Much the same performance as the Trent 1000. Just a different manufacturer. Okay, here we go. Look at all these guys to the left. I think we're going to be holding for this dash to go out. Just waiting for this guy to go. Don't worry, folks, got my eye on him. Just this guy's going to slot in before him. See those speed brakes on the outer part of the wing. Actually, watch them close as he opens up the throttles. I think it's an auto command. There it is. Swing back to this beautiful girl. Got to be the first airline dedicating Yeah. Oh man, what a treat. What a treat. Bit of a birthday special, that. Fantastic. Oh, bonnet de douche, it's Air France. Wow, loving that, everyone loving that. Michael Field, Ryan, Lee Russell, all you guys loving that. How about that? Fifi's in the house, Richard Mortara. I hope you guys got that. I hope you didn't miss it. Something very special. And of course, as you know, later on from the airport pub, exclusively from the balcony as well. Not behind the fence with a load of grating in front of us, but exclusively up on the balcony, filming that 1000's inaugural departure out of Manchester, which I'm sure a lot of the folks up here are looking forward to as well. Judy Chaston loves it. Craig Lockett, thank you for the slice of cake. Slice of cake reminds me of Wurzel Gummidge, Aunt Sally. Mais oui, ici c'est Air France. No doubt going out to Orly, I'd imagine. John Coffey, thank you. Michael Phil, thank you. Alan Goodwin just made it for the F1. Shane Ward, good morning. David Ernest. Yes, mate.
Just wondering
Yes.
what you stream on.
What we stream on,
Yeah.
as in what platform?
Yeah.
Facebook and YouTube.
What's it called?
Big Jet TV.
Big Jack.
Big Jet. Big Jack.
Big Jack.
Yeah, I'm Jack. No, it's Big Jet. Here you go, man. I'll give you a card. Or I'll give you a sticker. How about that? So just search Big Jet TV on YouTube, man.
Alright, thank you.
Make sure you come in and say hello. See you later. Big Jack TV. Hi, my name's Jack. You're watching Big Jack TV. Well, that's not bad, actually, is it? Right, that's it. Name change. Everything changed. All change, all change. How squat the 737 is to the ground. Yeah, man. You just don't get that at Heathrow, man. You don't get that reverb at Heathrow like you do here, even with the minibuses. Fantabadoursy. Oh, look. We're up for a treat, folks. We're up for a treat. It's all going off. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. And those two blokes have left. Phil Loxham, I like the sound of Big Jack TV. I've got a jack and I will use it. It can take 2 tons. A 2-ton jack. 2-ton jack TV. Do what? No. Oh, here we go. Beach from the east. Malcolm Lewis, Singapore Slinger 359 inbound from Houston. Oh, wow. Michael Field. Yeah, second 350 is on its way. Look at this onslaught of Qs coming out. It's the Q Army, Q Army. Hey? Yeah, it's the livery. It's yeah. It's a turboprop onslaught. Led, of course, by this beautiful Jet 2 737 with those polished cowls, man. Just gotta love those polished cowls. We all love a polished cowl. If I had a cowl, I'd polish it all day long. Wow, Richard Mortara. Emirates took delivery of their last 777-300ER yesterday. Well, that will be the last one before they, no doubt, take delivery of their 777Xs, which will be 2021, I believe, somewhere around about then, or maybe even as early as 2020. But I'm not sure 100% about that. Got F&F going on right now. Of course, I don't know how many of you guys know about Trevor Welch, but he pushes those big ones back, and he got it wrong yesterday. I'd love to have seen that, man. It's a shame that he can't do his streaming anymore, but that would have been hilarious. Proper Benny Hill moment. Pushed it back, had to pull it back in the gate, and he pushed it back the wrong way. Yeah, we need to get some that's the flyby wave right there. I think it might actually be the prop pitch, the audio that we can hear as it rolls out down the runway. There's the second flyby wave. It's officially flyby day. Listen, sort of like a pitch, a whining pitch that goes up and up and up and up and up. I don't know, that happens at Birmingham a lot. See if we get anything out. There's Trish's company aircraft. ATR 72, I believe. Wow, talk about squat. My golf trolley's taller than that. Only joking. Well, actually it is. Funny enough, God bless you, blimey, O'Reilly and all that malarkey. Is the Elite Lounge still on Facebook? Ryan, yes it is, my friend. Oh, the link's not working. Oh, right, okay. Wow, listen to that. Flutter noise. Got a... It's not cat purring either. Okay, so back to the 380. See, look how drooped her outboard wing sections are. Heavy with fuel, man. Probably about, I would have said 4 tons of fuel on the outboard sections of the fuel tanks. Props United, Debbie Speller. Andrew Flyer, Flyby being nice on camera in case you're a buyer. Yeah, indeed. Hearing that apparently WOW has now secured another possible buyer. The finance group that there's another one. There's one for Kaneko, the Purple Princess, as she calls it. like my old one, the one that TJ made, but a more up-to-date one. See if guys go into a hole. There you go. Third time. Bang, straight in there, son. Zombie Tog tuning in on YouTube. How you doing? Froloxen. Put some of those planes in storage to save money. Interesting. Those RBs. On the 757. Don't know if we've got a 757 coming out at the moment, mate. Oh yeah, we do. I've seen it. United. Is that a United 75 with RBs? Oh yes, mate. She will sound lovely. I think maybe they might not be RBs. They might be CFM 56s, I'm not sure. Or CFMs, I'm not sure. Or CF6s, sorry. Have to confirm that. I don't believe United use the RB211s. I'm not sure, I might be wrong. Hopefully I am, because there's nothing better than an RB211. Flying Doctor. I was going to say something about DR. Seeing as he gave us away. Wow. Okay, here we go. First of the 330s. Going out. Yeah. And a Jet 2 757 on its way out as well. So, little 757 flurry. Oh, okay, the Boy 8088. Oh, if Continental used them, they are ex-Contis, so they will be RBs. In fact, I can confirm they are RB211s. Cool. Thanks for that, mate. So that's good to see, because we were discussing the fact that the British Airways fleet being retired now were the last to use the RBs, but no, United, ex-Continental. Good to see, mate. Good to see. And good to hear, more importantly. Oh, this is great, man. Look at this. Look at the size of this aircraft. Right here, on your screens, live on Big Jet TV. Gary Morris, thank you. Yeah, you're right, the Boy 888. A330 has the same wing as the A340-300. It's like a glider wing, man. Look how long it is. and she's great when she's in that hard right bank turn. Here we go. Long spool up. Come on, Sam. Oh, how cool is that, man? Oh, yeah. And then right behind it, mate, right behind it. Right behind it. Some Rolls Royce. Right there for you. Now talk about squat compared to this. This one's 8 or 9 feet off the ground. Big tall undercarriage. Loving it. United. This will make a racket, fellas. Too busy doing his pre-flights. It's all going off. It's all going off. Madness of Manchester. Look what's pulling in behind her, mate. Oh man, that was smoking, man. That was smoking hot. That was smoking hot. Who's up next? Next, please. Something for our Dutch viewers. Where's Mikey van der Aren when you need him? Rebecca Aitchison. Good morning. The boy 888 loving that. Mikey van der Aren, there he is, look, just as it turns onto the KLM, eh? Having a good old laugh on there, eh? Go on, look left, mate, look left, look left. Look left, son. Here we go. Good to go. Full beans. Come on, son. Okay, we've got the ATR next to go out. Little Aer Lingus. Yeah, got Mikey, yeah. Oh, got to swing back. Sorry, folks. I've got to do this. I mean, you know, we love the little ATRs and the little tiddlers, but mate, nothing supersedes this, does it? GP7000s, 7200s even, I believe. Switching to the Trent 900s for their next delivery, next batch of 380s, I believe, Emirates. So preferring a Rolls-Royce power plant. You wait till this thing winds up, folks. You've never seen it from Manchester. 2 years old. That? What the? Oh, you're joking me, man. No. Flickering, or is it all right now? Yeah, but that was me just moving the HDMI lead just to get a better connection on. Well, just to confirm the connection, should I say, not get a better connection. So hopefully it's all right. Yeah, but I don't want it at all. Wow, big hold up. But who cares? Everyone wants to see it. This is the crowd puller. Let's just hope we don't get test screen when I pan left. Here we go. Here we go. It's good. I'm good for that. Wow. Wow, 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 and wow again. Just one more wow to add to all the wows. Yeah, man. Really? Okay, so that's okay, so sorry for the technical issues, folks. I think that might be. Oh, really? It just did it again just now. So I don't know if we've got any Swiss friends in the house. Apologies for that, guys. The boy 888, see you later. Get your Christmas shopping done early, that's what I say. Unfortunate. I don't have anyone to buy Christmas presents for apart from the cat. The cat that doesn't know or distinguish one day from the other. It's just morning, go to sleep, eat, go to sleep, maybe have a little play, look out the window, oh, go to sleep, wait for food, annoy owner. We missed that Jet 275 earlier on, whilst the 380 was taxiing. So sorry about that. And of course, don't forget, folks, make sure you come back. Did it? What? When I panned to the Jet 2. Okay, we need to. I don't know what. Really? See what happens now. I think I might know what it is. Unfortunately, I've got a spare one with me. HDMI connector out of the camera into the now I'm just going to experiment. I'm just going to move my. I'm just going to do that a little bit. Now just push the lead. I'll just push the lead, the connector. Zombie Tog. It's tolerable, apparently. I'll tell you what I could do. I could probably take the cover off, just because there's no immediate risk of rain at the moment. So at least I've got a. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. Just means I've got more freedom when my hand is not underneath the rain cover. What? Yeah. What with Daddy? Yeah. Didn't call out time stack, did I, for the 380 or the F1? Oh, I can see why this is doing this. I can see why this is doing this. I can see why it's doing it now. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. I know exactly why that's doing that. Okay, I think I've figured out the reason behind. Sorry, guys. I think that it was just pulling on the. I I think it was just pulling on it ever so slightly, but shouldn't make that much of a difference. But I think that might have sorted it out. What's the actual, what's the clock time, GP? And, okay, so we were going to go to 9:30, weren't we? Debbie's fella has to throw old socks at the cats when they're playing around at night. Throw old socks. So you have an ammunition pack of old socks before you go to bed. So John McDermott, can you just check that question on on YouTube, Julie, about the frame settings and all that? Getting stutter here on both even. No, we are definitely, our settings are definitely 100% correct. It might be it. Yeah. Yeah, that's something that we've spent a lot of time on is the frame settings, and we are definitely 100% correct. Got something reasonably big coming. It looks like 2E Dreamliner. From Cardiff. Wow. Was that positioning or? Blimey. Can't be a service from Cardiff to Man. So interesting. I love the way the die-cast models you buy these days even have the blue effect on the exhaust tail from the heat on the new models. Rebecca, 10:22 Saturday night in New Zealand. Rebecca Aitchison, my apologies. John McDonough, thank you. Where's Tom? Where? What, Tom Ernst? The badge winner. I'm bringing the badge with me. Hope it doesn't tip me over the 23 kilo mark. Big Fark 2, 1723, 523 in Western Australia. G'day out there. Oh, Phil Loxham, Thomas 330 on its way out. Kevin Smees tuning in from Montego Bay. Lawrence Robson, g'day. William Eastham, yeah, we just caught that Dreamliner from Cardiff. Must be positioning, I would have thought. Thanks for that, mate. So let's see who's going to win a calendar. I nearly said a cardigan then. Who's going to win a cardigan? Oh yeah, great bit of reverser action going on from that Ryanair 737. Yeah, loving that, man. Nothing better than a wet runway and oh God, no. With more holes than an 18-hole golf course on it. I don't know. Joe Cheetah talking about how quiet is Manchester compared to Heathrow. Well, yeah, it is quieter in terms of frequency movements, but I have to say there's nowhere where you get it this close and personal. So let's do a draw. Let's do a quick draw, Jilly. Let's see who's going to win a cardigan. A cardigan. Right, okay. Make sure we're all the way out there. Bit wet up here.
Nearly gone then.
Hey, hey. That would have been a moment. You see that, Jilly? I nearly went arse over tip. Oh yeah, you'll have to watch that one. Do a timestamp. Okay, the winner of the Big Jet TV cardigan. Oh, I know this name, Jilly. Stuart Malloy. Stuart Malloy. Okay, can you make a note of that? Because I've put all the names in my pocket, in one pocket. So I've just got a big congealed mass of names. Right, so how about this? Why don't we just do the model draw now? Who's gonna win the model? Hey? Yeah, pub competition, guys. We've got a, you can win a, we won't announce it yet, Jilly, but we are going to be doing a competition for the pub with the winner dinner for two at the airport pub at Manchester, folks. And you get to sit in one of the engines as well, in the engine cowling. It's not a real one, obviously, but it's, you know, it's a made-up one, but still, it's good. So so here we go. Now I'm going to have a real good rummage here as well, because I want to make sure that this is an old member, hopefully. Well, I don't know. I mean, could be a new one. It's just that, you know, you've got a choice of 5 aircraft, folks, and I know whoever wins it is going to take that Boeing 747. The an ARD. I don't know if you tuned in, but this is who you're going to be sending it to. Right. Okay. I've now really delved through the bag, and I have one. Oh no, there's 2 there. I'm going to have to separate them without looking. Okay, I've done it. Okay, we have a name. I hope it blooming works. Well, I hope for their sake it works, because, okay. Okay, this is it. Jilly, you ready? Okay. I do know the name. Pretty sure I know the name. Robin Lowe. Robin Lowe. L-O-W-E. Have we got that confirmed? Robin Lowe. Well done, mate. Well done. You've got yourself... you're the winner. The November winner. Well done, mate. Oh, what's this? Wayne GCC air tanker inbound. What's that? What's that? TJ, pub competition, 1 year free. Oh, Thomas Cook. Thomas Cook air tank. Oh, right, okay. Gutted. Don't bloody tease us like that, man. Got some great reverse reaction. What's that? Is it? What, on YouTube? Is it? Okay. Let me just... One, two, 3, 4, 5. Ahead. Is it ahead? Oh, flipping heck. Okay. It might be because of the slight glitch with the feed, the HDMI, the HDMI. No. So I think that might be the problem. Yeah. Joe Cheetah, tumbleweed inbound. Phil Loxham. Tom Ernst, yes, this spot is completely accessible by the public. Here's a couple of members of public here. Give us a wave, chaps. And great spotting community here, Tom. If you were to come here, I do recommend staying at the airport hotel, which is literally right at the airport inn, sorry. Is it the airport inn or is it the airport hotel? Okay. It's literally 100 yards, less than 100 yards from the entrance to the gate where you can walk up to here. Nice little walk in the summer as well, through the fields. Ryan, sound 3, picture 5. The airport inn. Oh, nice little Embraer by the looks of it. Okay, wind's starting to pick up and the rain is starting to get worse. Okay. Graham Hill's in the house. Famous Formula 1 driver. Okay, we're gonna grab this SAS 320 and then we're going to make our way over to the... actually, we've got to do that. We did say 9:30 on the nail that we'd be out of here, didn't we? So what is the time now, GP? Okay. Hans Mork, good morning from Norway. Phil Tovey, how are you doing? Chris Purcell. CRJ 900, that was. Thank you for that. So we'll grab this lufty and then we're going to... oh, there's that TC coming out. Is he under tow? Let's just have a look. Yeah, he's on tow, so he's not coming out just yet. Possibly being towed to gate or wherever. Okay. Here's one's for TJ. Graham Hill, thank you. Apparently we have Alan Sugar's aircraft over there. I'm not sure 100%, but it's not S for sugar, is it? That wouldn't be it. But one or two of those, either one of them. So here we go. Sorry for the out of sync, folks. But I think that's a technical issue which arose during the feed. I think I'm pretty sure that that's related to that. The lead pulling, Jilly. It was pulling. I noticed that the lead was actually a little bit hooked up, you know. No way. Phil Loxham was a manager at that hotel. Right, okay, here we go. Okay guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for tuning in, Elite members. We'll be back at the airport pub at around about 11 o'clock. Is that right, Jilly? Okay, 11 o'clock to catch 10:30? 10:30, somewhere around about there. Just stay tuned, watch your notifications. We're going to get that Cathay Pacific 1000 going out, and we've got the exclusive access to the balcony. So let me go, I've got to set that up, and I've got about a 20-minute walk as well. So bear with us, go grab some breakfast, or do whatever it is you're doing, and we'll see you in a short while. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you in a bit. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Go, go. Are we live? Look at this shot. And that's just a minibus. Hey! Yeah, yeah, yeah. And look what we got lined up there, folks. This may be the lead up, the best lead up that you're ever going to get. Probably the best destination in terms of going to a pub. This is the airport pub at Manchester, folks. Probably the best destination in the world for watching jets. You literally get a jet blast as they turn onto the active. You got my audio, GP? Yeah, I got it. Straight out. Yeah! Okay, we've got a competition. All our Freeview members and our Elite members join in a competition from the airport pub. Terry here has kindly offered to give away a meal for two at the airport pub. And of course it doesn't matter whether you're in the UK or not. I can't see whether we're getting waves, Jilly. I just, because I've got the light to my left, and it's a little bit waves. Yeah, just because, yeah. 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 Oh, we got something special coming up here, folks. A350. This is a sign of what's to come. This is Singapore's A350-1000. Yeah. As we get mouthful of kerosene. Just pure jet A1 right at us. So the airport, the runway will, the water will disperse with every departure. So we might have a slight dry line starting to appear, as is commonly known in Formula One terms. Let's just move this mic up here a little bit so you guys can pick me up a little bit better. Not that you want to really hear my dulcet tones, but there you go. How's everybody doing? I'm going to come to some of your comments in a bit as quickly as I can, folks, but just to let you know, we've got a competition today for everybody who's watching the show right now while we wait for the Cathay Pacific A350-1000 XWB to make its way out for its inaugural departure here at Manchester. Just want to give big shout out to everybody at Manchester International and of course everybody at Cathay Pacific watching right now. I know there are other channels. Okay, let's just watch this Singapore mini slinger going out. See if we can get away from the skipper. I think there's two variants to the XWB engine. Look at that wing profile, folks. Looks like I've got 757 taxiing up right behind him as well. So this is the I think this one's chucking out around about 70,000 pounds of thrust per engine. Here we go. Of course, the bigger the jet, the bigger the spray. That's going to get lost in the spray. Well, we did try many, many times in the summer. Okay, we've got an approaching Dash 8, Flybe Dash 8, making its way in for arrival now. Look at that spray from that 350. Oh, look at this. I've got a bacon sarnie as well.
Cheers, mate.
Terry is the man. Cheers, Terry. Okay, come back to the sarnie in a minute. Action, action, action. I don't think they can see me up here, to be honest. Did I just lose something? Nope. Oh, we got TUI Dreamliner coming out as well. So you're going to get all variants of aircraft, guys. Are we on? No, that's not the right one. Big Jet TV, main page. Okay. No. Oh, Manchester Airport Live inaugural. There we are. Sorry, folks. Just setting myself up here. Literally just gone live. Welcome everybody. ARC Aviation Q400. Just saw that Q400 Bit of a touchy touchdown. Oh my word. That is literally shaking this balcony right now, guys. So I want to give a big shout out to guys at Airport Pub right here at Manchester. Airport.pub's where you need to go. Now the competition, it's open to everybody. I'll call it out a few times. We will announce the winner on the show. You can win yourselves a meal for two. The Airport Pub here at Manchester, care of Terry and the crew. Wow, that's a long run for that 757. All you need to do is go to airport.pub, www.airport.pub, and what we want to know is, the question is, what is the name of the famous the band that? What is the? Hold on a minute. I did the bloody thing last night. Hold on a minute. Airport Pub quiz. Right, to win a dinner for two at the Airport Pub, what premium British beer is available at the Airport Pub from a famous UK rock band? You can find the details of that if you go to airport.pub. So again, what premium British beer is available at the Airport Pub from a famous UK rock band? Actually, there's two questions in one there, Gilly, isn't there? Yeah, what is the name of the beer produced by a famous UK rock band available here at the Airport Pub at Manchester? There's an Aviation 320. I believe that is positioning for Gatwick. What's happened? Yeah, you need to send your answers, guys. Send your answer to prizes@bigjet.tv. We will be pulling out your answer. The winner will be announced on the show, so stay tuned for that later on. Don't put your answers up here. Okay, well, if you're answering it on here, then you need to, it doesn't matter if you are answering it, but just go to the airport.pub. That's where we want you to go, just to hunt that down. Because that's basically the... There is a famous paint drying live stream, I believe, at the moment playing out. If you want to head there, Sarah, it's called B&Q's Matte Silk Finish. It's paint drying on a door today, I believe. You might want to head there if you want to watch paint drying. So off you go, Sarah. We'll see you later. We'll have a load of fun. You enjoy watching that paint dry. So guys, again, don't forget competition. Just look at the blast off of those engines. Just goes to show the power even on the smaller aircraft. It's going to get lost in the spray. Lost in spray! So Manchester, as you can see, quite unique. It's got a ramp and then it falls away. So it's got actually a hump in the runway. It's actually got a ramp, as you can see. There's the crest of the runway right there. And the landing aircraft are basically, that's your key point, just around about there where you can see that mast in the middle of the shot there. Oh my God, I've got an A380 inbound, Gilly. Okay, for all you paint dryers out there, you might want to watch this for a quick second. I don't know about matte gloss, but this is going to sort of like wipe the face of you lot. Okay, once again, guys, head to airport.pub. Go to airport.pub. Check out the beers, and we want to know the name of the beer that is available at this pub from a famous UK rock band. Emirates A380 inbound. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna pan this carefully, Julie, so I keep my. Because this might be a little bit of a sketchy landing, just because there is a definite crosswind. I know it's all in hand, fellas. I know it's all in hand. Might see some rudder action going on here. Yeah, inboard reverses only. So we're going to get lost in this. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Massive side blast from that 380. She's gone, man. She's gone. Lost in spray. 747 outbound. Here we go. Look what we got at the back there, folks. Might want to hold off on watching that paint dry, guys. Wow, look at this, look at this. TUI Dreamliner. Wow, got a massive downwash from that 380. Van Dabadorzi. Listen to those Trents purring, man. That is if they are Trents, they might be Gen X. Not 100% sure. Wow, lots of comments coming from you guys. Donna O'Brien, Joe Cameron, Ryan, Rebecca Atchison, sorry. Frankie's in the house. Wherever you're from, guys, make sure you come in and say hello. Don't forget, we're also available on Facebook. Hello to all our Facebook viewers. Very special inaugural service here at Manchester today for Cathay Pacific's A350-1000. It's the Bigfoot. Oh man, I'm getting, oh, if only this was scratch and sniff. Mate, this is unbelievable, this position, mate. Okay, next please. Doctor will see you now. Jet2 Holidays, 737, with those beautiful polished cowls, man. Look at them. How shiny is that? Old Auntie Bessie's been out there with her polishing mitts. It's a proper mood. Look at that shot there, folks. Look at that shot right there. It doesn't get any better than that. Ian Adams asking, how do they get all that fuel in them thin wings? Well, great question, Adam. The wings are actually not that thin, but it's very well sort of positioned fuel tanks. Fuel tanks go all the way out to the outboard sections of the wings. Believe it or not, just that little bit that I'm zooming in on there, you can get 2.5 tons, 3-4 tons of fuel just in this outboard fuel tank. Each aircraft carrying well in excess of 100 to 200 tons of fuel, depending upon the aircraft. But listen to this 747. Bit of brasso. Craig Lockett. It's the attack of the Craigs. Ken Alfred, Debbie Speller, Justin Waddington, Sonic Gamers. Hi, Qatar 777 One World livery. Well, will we? Will we? Will we catch that? Terry the Artist, look at this. What a position, guys. This is a great pub. This is the airport pub. Go to airport.pub. If you're ever in Manchester, make sure you grab yourselves some airport pub action. I can just smell A1. 2ER on Rolls-Royce Trents. Thanks for that, mate. Andrew Grant. So many of you aviation lovers, make sure you share this page. Welcome everybody on Facebook. So dry lines starting to appear now. Less spray on the runway, onto runway. Oh man, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Look at this baby here. Oh man. I think I've got a 757 behind him as well. Ian's plane show loves the 380 Rolls-Royce Trent 900 powered 380s. And of course there are the GP 7200 powered units as well. Oh, I'm going in on this, Mike. I'm going to go on that. I've got to go on this. I've got to stick with a 7.4, folks. Wow. Well, the Myrtle Avenue spotting location, Ian's plane show, is a completely different setup altogether. Myrtle Avenue is more an approach and landing shot, especially if you're not in the position that we're in. Okay, here we go. How can you say that anywhere is better than this, really, honestly? I mean, obviously, we've got that spot over the other side. Now we're going to get a jet blast from this. I can almost guarantee it as she turns on. Of course, talking about fuel tanks, the back end of the 380, the elevator section, that section right there on the A380 is actually a fuel tank. Here we go. Forward. Oh yeah. Jet 757 with RB211s lined up. Wow, look at the spray, man. I'm actually getting sprayed by that. Nothing on approach at the moment. We'll get that 7.4 climbing out. She's going to Atlanta. Thank you for that information. Coming from all you guys, all you aviation fans around the world. If you love aviation, then grab yourselves a bit of Big Jet TV. This is Freeview upon request. Normally it would be all elite. We had a great elite show this morning. You guys missed 380 going out right in front of us, as well as the unique, brand new, 2-week-old 787 Dreamliner, the 789 Formula One liveried Etihad Dreamliner, which was totally unique to our elite members this morning. Wow. Patonia saying that there's a 350 off to Houston, or is it Singapore? New member, welcome, propertylearning.com. How you doing, Property Learning? Oh, that's the door closing. I wonder what that was. Well, my bacon butty has gone literally, it's frozen. It's absolutely frozen, stone cold. But thanks, I've got 2 coffees here. I've got a Phil Loxton about to land, EasyJet, I believe. It's a Neo as well. Thanks for that, mate. Oh, you got a little Neo emoji. Brilliant. Okay, so this is a new engine option. Oh, American 330 on the pushback for all our American friends out there. So guys, we want you to go to airport.pub. Just put it in your search bar right now. Okay, here we go. Listen to those little, I say little, but they're the Leap 1A engine. That's the Leap 1A engine. It's like a little sort of like Gen X. Wow, he greased that. Fair play. Go on, Sam. Crank it up. Jet 2, Set 57. Yeah, we love it, man. We love it. You give it as much juice as you like, son. See if we can get a wave out of him. Very unlikely. I don't think he can see me up here. Aunt Bessie's polished cowlings. Bit of brasso on them. So this is a big event here today for the guys at Cathay Pacific. Is my audio coming out all right, Jilly? Because the mic is over the other side. I'm just going to move it. Okay, perfect. Cheers. Let's crank it around a little bit more. Okay, looks like RB211's powering us. Rolls-Royce power, 757. Here we go. Hold tight, hold tight. This is so worth it. Old Mother Nature can throw at us what she likes. It's not going to stop us bringing us the most awesome action for our aviation fans around the world. From the makers of Jurassic Park. Of course, there is the international paint drying competition this weekend, folks. Don't forget to get your... hold on a minute. Sorry, don't worry about that. 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 Just getting myself a little bit better set up. Lisa Sargent, Paris Charles de Gaulle inbound, Jerry. Oh, is this dash 8? Is this dash 8 or Q8? QF. Oh, here we go. So this looks like could be a bit sketchy. It's a Flyby with a new livery, is it? Oh, ex-Brussels, yes. Look at the fuselage, the underside of the fuselage. Distinctive. Flipping it. I tell you what, it's all over the bloody place. Sorry about that. See the props going into reverse pitch. Okay, I might need to glove up for this. I see a 350. Someone just mentioned a 350 a little while ago. I got. Oh yeah, I got that, Darren. Don't forget, folks. Oh, that's not good. This is all for our friends out there in Germany. Got another Dash 8 inbound any moment. Look at this for a lineup, folks. Singapore Mini Slinger 350. 900. Craig Lockett, thank you. David Paul, good morning. Big shout out to all our elite members. If you missed the show this morning, don't forget, you can watch it back. About an hour and a half of elite shows this morning. Got some great footage, man. American 330, followed by a 350. Fabian loves the 320 engines. Well, same engine that powers the 330 as well. CF6 or CFM56. But 4 of them, of course. Kid's a little bit happy. Don't forget, folks, we're going to be announcing the winner of the competition today. Just go to airport.pub, give us the name of the beer that is on tap here from a famous UK rock band. Who knows, Rich might even know. Oh, we got a third. I got away from the third seat there. Somebody in the third seat giving us a wave. Qatar 777 One World due out. Now look at that wing, guys. That's the same wing as the A350-300. Pretty impressive, huh? Okay, I've got my next Flybe Dash 8 outbound any moment now. Yeah, you're right about that, Jordan Webb. Pretty fine, but he's going to make it. He'll be fine. Long spool up on the 330 as per normal. Sounds like it's labouring, but it isn't. It's just a standard long spool up. Andrew Strain, good morning. Thank you very much indeed. Really appreciate that. Mark Mueller, new member. Welcome, Richard Hughes. Richard Hughes, good morning and welcome. Richo is a new member to Big Jet TV Elite membership. You will now be able to join our Elite and join us next week for the fire training squad, who actually fire train these guys here from Manchester. That's the fire training section. Another queue. Wherever you are, if you're on Facebook right now, make sure you share this with all your friends and family. By the way, folks, we will be streaming on over the Christmas period. We're going to be giving out a couple of exclusive models to our elite members. I've got 2 models to give away to elite members over the Christmas period. So if you've got nothing to do on Christmas afternoon, and we'll also probably be out there on Boxing Day as well. One of the most modern aircraft in the world here, folks. All carbon, well, not all carbon, but around about 50% carbon composite plastic aeroplane. I think we're going to bust through the 500 member barrier today. It might well happen, guys. Look at that wing profile. I'll just zoom in on it quick. That's a work of art, that is. Look at that. Beautiful. Carbon wing, carbon skinned wing. Getting a lot of blast from it. XWB engines, man. That's the smaller variant than the larger 1000. Here we go. He's going straight out. Little bit of rudder. Yeah! Yeah, I mean, when I talk about plastic, it's carbon fibre reinforced thermoplastic. Now, I remember back in the days when I used to ride for GT bicycles. Well, I used to ride all the bicycles because I was running the magazine. But when I used to ride the GT, I remember they brought out the thermoplastic GTLS mountain bike. So they've been practicing with thermoplastic technology for quite some time. And of course, using thermoplastic technology on the aircraft now, extremely strong, but obviously they don't use it in some areas where aluminum, or aluminium it is. I think we saw this one coming in earlier, actually. Get a little wave out of him. Don't know what this is coming in behind him. 737, which looks like Egyptair, but it's not marked up as Egyptair. Sophie Fitzpatrick finally made it onto YouTube. Here's the one I'm talking about, guys. Looks like Egyptair, ex-Egyptair. In fact, I say ex, it's sort of like in Egyptair livery. Sonic gamers eating and watching. Is it Jet 2, is it? Is that on loan or lease or what? Asiana 350 Lover confirming that. Jet 2 leased. George R1, Jet 2. John Adams, very busy this morning. Indeed it is. Count Rockazy, the de Havilland Mosquito was 90% wood. Indeed it was. Is it brand new? Oh wow. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I see it now. Somebody mentioning the Mosquito. Of course, Leonard Cheshire using the Mosquito for his Pathfinder operations before he's switching over to the Mosquito, before changing over to the Mustang as his preferred aircraft for Pathfinder operations. Master of Ceremonies, as it was commonly known back in the day with Bomber Command. That guy mentioning that the Count Rakozy mentioning about the Mosquito being made out of plywood. Indeed it was. Balsa, actually. Balsa and ply. Extremely lightweight, easy to repair. And of course the maintenance on the 350 is, I think, very minimal compared to the other type of aircraft. There's all sorts of benefits for having modern composites involved in building aircraft. Reezy03, g'day from Australia. G'day, mate. Probably the worst Australian accent you've heard in years, mate. But anyway, there you go. New member, welcome, Mark Mueller. Hello, Mark Mueller. How you doing, my friend? We're going to bust through the 500 today. I'm absolutely positive of it. There's actually a bit of a challenge going on Facebook at the moment about me wearing a dodgy jumper on Christmas Day. You might want to have a... Yeah, Tom Ernst mentioning Egypt Air does have white engines. I just called it from the head-on shot. That's why I thought that it might be Egypt Air or something. Wow, Fabian's saying that a beluga just flew over. But you won't see it. We got 10/10 cloud here, folks. Normally, if you're a regular to Big Jet TV, we even have a shirt called the Cruiser. If we get any opportunity to shoot a cruiser over the top of us, we always will. Like, for instance, as Rodriguez was just saying, if we had clear skies over us right now, we would have caught that beluga going out. New member, welcome, Nick Devereaux. Good morning, Nick. Thank you for joining. Another elite member joining the elite aviation, the aviation elite, should I say. Wow, okay. Okay, we are going to have a lull. We are going to have a lull, folks. Looks like an ATR 72 inbound. Stobart Aviation. It's not an 18-wheeler truck with wings. What's inbound? Some moody skies there, folks, that he's just come through. Watch the props pitch into reverse. Bang, there they go. Oh, right-hand side seemed to be slightly out of sync compared to the left. Okay, we've got another departure coming out. So we're fortunate enough this morning we gave our elite members a show from what we call the Mound, just to give you a little scan of where we are, folks. This is the airport pub at Manchester, probably one of the best vantage points if you're coming to do some plane spotting or just want to hang out with the family, bring the kids up here, do a little bit of plane spotting. You can see, get right over in the corner there. It's quite famous, well known in the plane spotting and the global community for its positioning, and they do great food as well, I have to say. Airport.pub is the website you want to hit, folks. We're giving away, well, actually Terry is giving away something a lot better than my bacon sandwich that I got, which is absolutely freezing cold now. I'm going to have to get a refresh on that. My coffee as well has gone cold. But anyway, who cares? Who cares? There we go. Loic Lambert is French. Are you from France? Farid F. Tekari from Iran. Hello, how are you doing? Stevie McGuinness giving a shout out to all new members. John Hucklesby, Mark Mueller, a lot of crosswind. It's a slight crosswind, mate. Not massively, but you can see from the sock, you know, it is pretty sideways, but not sort of gusting. There is a steady breeze. Now, just to let you guys know, all elite members, you do know that we have elite-only shows. If you go to our website, bigjet.tv, you'll be able to see what you get as an elite member. It's only $4.99 a month, guys. I don't like to sort of like peddle it too much, but it is probably, you know, it's a great deal because of what we give. 2 shows a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays. We give 20 minutes of free view. That's going to be getting less and less, it has to be said. Is that a Neo, or is that the Neo that that just cut? No, that's TAP. I think that's TAP. Probably not a Neo, I'd imagine. Wayne GCC, Qatar 777 over Southend. Now, Radzik says, Poland says hi. Is that the One World 777 that's inbound? Mark Mueller, Saudi and inbound. Saudi is inbound as well. McGuinness, Stevie McGuinness, hi there. How you doing? James Walsh, Saudi, a 787 inbound. Thank you very much indeed. Loic Lambert is so good. Your video. Thank you very much indeed, Loic. If you wanna keep watching all our shows, then head over to bigjet.tv and find out all about our elite membership. We are the pioneers of live stream aviation. Started in around about 2016 and been going solid ever since. Lucas 1, this is Jerry, it's not Johnny. Bristol Airport, yeah, Bristol, the only problem with Bristol, Lucas, is the fact that it's a little bit, in terms of its frequency, you've got to keep, I mean, this is the kind of thing you see at Bristol right now. You're sort of like waiting for quite a considerable time between movements. I have to say, we had some real busy moments this morning. Okay, it's a 320-200 TAP, Loic Lambert saying, thank you very much indeed. Oh, it's a 319, is it? Oh, okay, thanks very much. Pilot wannabe, A350 starting pushback. Oh, is that the A350, is that our A350-1000? Okay, I'm going to be doing some proper nerdy chat, by the way, guys, when I see her making its way out here. Oh, we've got a 2E757 coming out. Good question. Is it? Okay, take it off. Yeah, take it off then when we start the. As soon as it pokes its head around. Oh, Hainan 330, sorry. Hainan 330. Oh yeah, here we go. Sonic Gamers, we do live streams every Wednesday, every Saturday, and we also do exclusive elite-only live streams as well. Like, for instance, next Wednesday, we're not going to be open for free view. We're going to be with the fire training teams up at Serco, S-E-R-C-O. Those guys do the fire training for these guys. So we will be live and exclusive with them for our elite members only next Wednesday at Serco up in the north of England, doing some live fire training with those guys. And if you watched the, is that Hainan going at gate by any chance? Or is he, no, he's coming out, yeah. No, because he was parked at gate earlier on, I saw. Gussie, did I miss the 1000 departure? No, you didn't, my friend. Gussie, that's what we're here for, and we're staying right until the end. German Stelmack, Hainan A330, you got it, my friend. Mikey van der Aren's in the house, Hainan style. Here it is. Of course, they've just taken delivery of their Dreamliner as well. Looking pretty smart. George R1, Durham Tees Valley MME. It's the, hold on a minute, let me just grab this 319, I think it is, BA. This is probably the one we caught going out earlier on the Elite show. folks, if you want to find out all about BigJet.tv, all about elite membership on BigJet TV, just go to BigJet.tv. There's the website addresses there on the screen. That's all you need to do. You get 20% discount on all our merchandising. We have a weekly badge draw. We have a monthly model draw. We drew the model this morning. If you go look on the BigJet TV website, you'll see the models that were on offer this month to one of our elite members. And I can almost guarantee that that elite member is going to pick the 747 BOAC liveried 1/1200th scale model from the fellas up there at ARD, Aviation Retail Direct. Thanks to you guys. Graham Hill giving a shout out to all new members. Welcome everybody. DJ DLW, I'm about 15-20 miles from Manchester Airport, been to the visitor park many times, but not in this weather. Well, you want to see, this morning it was pretty gnarly. Captain Jacob, loving it. So, Henan, 3:30. Jonathan Jonathan Kinh, just head to BigJet.tv, hit the join tab there, my friend. That's all you need to do to find out all about BigJet TV membership. George Donnelly, no, it hasn't taken off yet, my friend. Hasn't gone out yet. Don't you worry, mate. Frankie Jordan, we got the Brussels 319 right behind him. There's the windsock. George R1, International Fire Training Centre at Durham Tees Valley. I think it is at Durham Tees Airport. Isn't that right, Gilly? Or is it... it's actually Serco, S-E-R-C-O is where we're going to. I think it's Darlington, isn't it? I think it's Darlington we're going to, folks. One world over London, Luton, Dom Smith, thank you very much indeed. Oh, well then that is it. George R1 is talking about the Fire Training Centre at Durham Tees. Yes, you're right, George. That's where we'll be next week on Wednesday, exclusive to our elite members. Only if you're an elite member can you watch that show. And of course we did the piece with the guys at 2XL as well. We did that exclusive to elite. Okay, we're going to swing back now. Little Embraer by the looks of it. Is it a Flybe Embraer? ERJ 190 or wait, maybe even a 175. Wow, high approach, fast approach. Stick it on the ground, son. Okay, we're 10 members away from the 500 mark, folks. Become a member. There's no contract, by the way, guys. Don't forget, there is no contract. Hey now. Let's see if we can get a wave. Pretty dirty girl, I have to say. Hey now. Sonic Gamers, yeah, we're all over the place, mate. In London also Wednesday and Thursday live stream. Oh, no, not Thursday, my friend. But next Wednesday we won't be there, but we do London Heathrow. Hilton Garden Inn is one of our fantastic locations, as well as the Renaissance as well. Here we go. Now, I'm not sure, I think that might be the CFM 56 or the CF6 powering that 330. Come on, tell me guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Always like to be educated by the viewer. Easy, son. Gear up. Oh, vortex. All you folks out in Brussels. Oh, Gussie, Rolls-Royce Trent 7s. I know they're Trent 5s on the 340-600. So Trent 7s. Alfie, thank you. Gussie, thank you. Neil Golf 7R. Rolls-Royce Trent 700 on the 330, thank you. Oh, mate, you want to smell this. Stevie McGuinness, the best £5 you'll ever spend. Man, I tell you what, if I could bottle this smell I've got right now. Doddle saying 2 A319s with a 2E 757-200 at the back. You're damn right, my friend. There they are, and there he is. I believe they are Rolls-Royce. Jonathan, thank you very much indeed. Share it to your friends, folks. Make sure you hit the subscribe button right there on the side of the screen. I want to give a big shout out to the folks at the Airport Pub Manchester, guys. We're going to be doing a competition. You got any? How many entries have you got so far, Jilly? Don't forget, prizes at bigjet.tv. Prizes at bigjet.tv. We want to know what is the name of the beer that is sold here at the pub, made by a famous UK rock band. A very distinctive. Oh, we got some entries. We got quite a few entries. Wow. Okay, we got quite a few entries, folks. We're going to be mentioning the. We're going to be shouting out the winner. Jamie Harwood, 10 minutes out for the Qatar 777. That's going to be a good one to see, and it's for One World as well. So that's the 300 ER. On radar, apparently, folks. I love the sound of a jet engine at idle, man. Mind you, I love the sound of a jet engine in any position. Kind of greased it. Is that the CF6 or is that the RB211 powering that TUI 757? Oh, Harmick, give me a shout out for my birthday. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Loic Lambert saying the 350-1000 is pushing back. Okay, we're going to go into geek mode, folks. Jamie Jones asking if we're allowed to film the fighter jets. Well, I tell you what, I'd love to do that. Got some great fighter jets at the Farnborough Air Show last year, though. They are definitely Rolls-Royce RB211s on board that 757. See if we can get away. Yeah, I think we did. Just check it, GP. Check for the wave. He looked left, he looked left. Oh, Richard Human mentioning that 2019 US, the 2019 Open should get all the golfers coming in. Is that from Manchester? Mark Mueller saying 7:47 departing 11:45. So that'll be. I'm keeping an eye out. Up like a skyrocket, look at that. Go on, mate. That port engine's a little bit smoky. Okay, keeping an eye out. Keeping an eye out. Yeah, that port engine is smoking up a little bit. She's all right, though. She's all right. Go on, man. Go on. Okay, German Stelmach saying about his airport, Munich. We're going to be live at Munich for our elite members on December the 19th, guys. If you're an elite member, we'll be streaming that exclusively only to our elite members. So that's going to be a good one. Our good friend Tom Ernst is going to be showing us around, as well as the guys at Munich Airport as well. So we're going to go to all the great spotting locations at Munich, try and catch some of the big heavy stuff. Is that little 175? Is it going out? Look at the tiny little engines, man. It's like that little Russian aircraft that they just launched. New member, welcome Simon Mayor. Well, we know you, Simon Mayor. Welcome, my friend. He's moved over to the YouTube side. Oh, look at this. TUI Dreamliner. Outbound. He better hurry up, because I've got an inbound. Doddle, TUI 787-9 outbound to Bridgetown. Here we go, straight out. Noisy little engines, man. Loic Lambert, goodbye and bon appetit. Well, thank you very much. Haven't actually had me lunch yet, but appreciate that. So, going to be announcing the winner today. Someone is going to win a dinner for two or a meal for two at the airport pub right here where we are, folks. Right where we are now. You can come and enjoy a dinner for two anytime. Looks like Ryanair 737. Not a lot of spacing there, it has to be said. High speed attack angle as per normal from the 737. He's going to hit it right on the hump there as he disappears off down the other side. Right at you, TUI. Mark Muller, Qatar 777 to the right of Stoke-on-Trent. Welcome, new member, Mark Bartlett. Alexander Watts, thank you very much indeed for the birthday wishes. Sonic Gamers, don't you worry about it, we're not going to miss anything. You won't miss a thing, my friend. Ricky Hinman, good day to you. Tom Ernst. Giving a shout out to new members. Let's hit the 500 mark today, folks. So that's the, I believe, Rolls-Royce Trent 1000. Asiana 350 lovers, giving a shout out to myself for the birthday, and Cathay Pacific, of course. Cathay Pacific, inaugural A350-1000. We call it the Bigfoot as well because this has the tri-undercarriage setup. As you can see, it's got 4 wheels on his wagon, on each of his undercarriage sticks. Oh, they're Gen X. Thanks for that, mate. Thanks, Tomo. Coco H asking how I become a member. Coco, just head to bigjet.tv, hit the join button, my friend. That's the best place you can go to become a member. That'll take you straight to the YouTube sign-up page. And welcome. Come in and say hello. Wendy Van der Veeg's here. Alistair Smith. Say hi to Tom R and Ben. That's Alistair Smith giving a shout out to Tom R and Ben. Looks like another BA inbound. Always looks a little bit sketchy. Okay, I'm keeping an eye out. Asmat Khan tuning in from Abu Dhabi. Well, I hope you saw the, I don't know if you saw this morning, but you would have missed it if you're not an elite member. The Etihad Dreamliner in the unique F1 livery, the brand new Etihad 2-week-old Dreamliner 900 that went out this morning from runway 23 left here at Manchester on our elite only show. Coco has subscribed apparently. How you doing? Yvonne Shane, thank you very much. Giving a shout out from all the Australian members. Here we go. Fire it up. Yeah. Wow, very derated. It's quite a derated departure, I have to say. Yeah, I'm going to go into nerd mode once the... Here she comes. Here she comes now, folks. This is it. This is it. A350-1000. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Now, as British Airways are starting to do, Cathay have decided to not have a first class section on their 1000, rather opting for a larger premium cabin. And that features their new international business class as well. 334 seats in a 3-class configuration. Business class, premium and economy, of course. They are actually assessing the the prospects for a new all first class suite like the guys at Emirates and so on and so forth, but that might not appear until around about 2021. Doing some F&F movements there. It's likely that they'll probably introduce that with their new lineup with the Boeing 777X fleet. This 350 also fitted with the in-flight internet, which is a first for Cathay Pacific's international fleet. And this is the second stretched 1000, following in from Cathay, from Qatar's 1000 as well, of course, don't forget. And they took delivery of their first 1000 back in June. And again, like we were talking about earlier on, folks, believe it or not, this is a plastic aeroplane. Literally, 50% carbon weave, fuselage, wing skins, tail. This was actually the first Airbus to have its wing structures and fuselage made of carbon fibre, reinforced plastic. "32-metre long wing, man, how about that?" They use a manufacturing process called autoclave, which is like in an oven, their actual curing process. Of course, as we know, we've been discussing, she's powered by the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB, exclusively manufactured by Rolls-Royce for the A350 program. 8,000 nautical mile range, and of course it is one of the modern day high bypass ratio turbofans, giving massive fuel efficiency. I believe they have around 8 A350-1000s in their fleet. That was certainly their objective by the end of the year. And 22 A350-900 aircraft, and another 15 on order of the 1000s. $50,000 horsepower on one of those engines, guys. 50,000 horsepower. 68 high-pressure turbine blades go to power that. Gives around about $2.9 million of savings per year on each aircraft alone, for fuel, that is. So there she is in all her glory. Super stretch, Cathay Pacific. I think this is the uprated XWB motors as well, and you'll see quite soon the tri-undercarriage setup. If you're on Facebook right now, make sure you share it, folks. Get sharing. This is a historic moment for Manchester. Okay, she's just sitting there. She's going to hold her position. We've got a... Wow, they turned that round quick. Oh, you know what's coming in, don't you? We've got to show this for all the fans, all the aviation fans. And the great thing is that we've got what looks like, is this the One World Qatar triple coming in now? And we've got a... Fortunately, we've got a queue sitting there waiting to go out, so before he goes, before the Cathay moves, okay, so here we go. This is a beautiful aircraft. And of course, One World, Qatar planning to step away from the One World program, or threatening to do so, so to speak. News on that at the moment. Go visit the guys at DJ's Aviation. The news on that. Inaugural service, Cathay Pacific. A350-1000. See the tri-undercarriage there, folks? Here she goes. Oh, Lee Greby saying that Virgin 747 just appeared on flight radar for takeoff. For takeoff, yeah? I'm going to stick around for that. Here we go. How are we doing on Facebook TV? Brilliant. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that, folks. Wow, look at that. Wow, it's quite smoky for a new aircraft. Look at that. Probably lose her quite quick, about 1,000 feet up into the cloud base. She's gone. How about that, folks? Well, we're going to stick around. We've got more to bring you. We're going to hang around for Saudia's Dreamliner. We're going to hang around for a 747, another 747 coming out, because you guys are enjoying it so much. We've got over around about 1,000 people watching on Facebook right now, around about 900 people watching on YouTube at the last count since I last looked. I believe I've just seen some new members as I flick back there to YouTube. Do you want to give me a shout out to who they are? If you're a new member, come and shout out. Lee Greby flew back on that 747 back in August, one of the bucket list, I'd imagine. Any flights? We've got 5 more to go, folks, and we've hit the 500 barrier. Come on, join up the Big Jet TV, guys. Saudi are just over Leicester, inbound from Manchester. Mark Mueller, thank you very much indeed for that, Mark. Wow, this is dirty old Turkish Airlines 321. Is it not? Oh my god. Oh my god. Really? Oh dear. Virgin 747 is Orlando bound. Shay's Vlogs. Giving a shout out on that one. Okay, we're nearly. We won't do the prize draw just yet, guys. Going to give it another shout out. If you want to, still got a chance to win a meal for 2 at the airport pub. Go to airport.pub, and we want to know the name of the beer that is on tap here by the famous UK rock band. So go and hit the airport pub website up, airport.pub. Very easy to do here at Manchester, and tell us what is the name of the beer that is available on tap here at the airport pub by the famous UK rock band. Just going to give you a little pan shot of the beer garden here, folks. Look at that. I'll tell you, in the summer this place gets really, and that even in the winter they've got heaters under there. And of course you've got a great restaurant down here as well. So look at that. Bring your kids, bring the whole family. And talking about families, this this Christmas, guys, I'm going to be doing a live stream on Christmas Day afternoon. How about that? So make sure you've got all the family watching on the big TV. Stream it to the big TV, and I'll give a shout out to you and your family. I'll even, oh, new member. Welcome, Events Video 123. Events Video 123. How you doing, my friends? Okay, we've got a little mini bus of extravaganza going on here, followed by an ATR 72. Yes, answers to prizes at bigjet.tv. My apologies, guys. Send your answers to prizes. Alistair Smith, can you shout out Manus? Marius, my apologies, Marius. Okay, there's a little ATR 72 coming in with a stubby little nose on it. Okay, watch the plots. Watch the props go into reverse. Well, he landed it right on the crest. Is that a Neo coming out? Looks like it. Is that Aegean now? Is this the one positioning down at Gatwick by any chance? Is he going down at Gatwick? Mark Mueller, 747, active on radar right now. I'm looking out for her, folks. Joe Cameron giving me a shout out to everyone, all the new members. Storm Gray asking, what's the chance of going to Chester to watch the Beluga picking up wings? Well, I tell you what, that's a good call. That I like that. Jilly, can you just email me Chester Beluga exclamation mark in the sub bar, and then I'll follow that up. Storm Gray, thanks for that, mate. Any ideas that you've got about projects, we're always open to them. Someone mentioned when we did the 767 retirement show the other day about the engines. I'm losing my focus again. There was my focus when I leave it. Leave it. Okay, I'm gonna have to make sure I'm gonna look into that. Well, I can't do a piece of the camera then. That's going to go out of focus like that. Shout out to Elma from Matthew Deere. Giving a shout out to Elma. How you doing, Elma? Ian's plane show, I think you did. You missed it, my friend. Oh, Simon Mayor very kindly saying that we're going to receive the Patreon payments as well as the YouTube payments because we're worth it. Oh, we appreciate that, mate. Better than any bottle of perfume or skin sanitizer or whatever you call it. Skin sanitizer. Amar plays YT, Virgin 747 startup. Skin sanitizer. Because we're worth it. And if anyone's thinking about coming to Manchester and staying up here, make sure you hit up the Airport Inn, folks. Airport Inn. Those guys, really, you know, we're on a really strict budget. £40 for a double room last night was fantastic. Worth it, so worth it. They're going to get like 5 stars from us, that's for sure. Cameron Donnelly saying should do an Aerologic 777 session at East Meets. I'm up for it, mate. We're up for anything. We're speaking with the guys at Cargo Logic to do some short films with them. We've already done quite a bit of stuff with Cargo Logic, but we're going to be doing more. And if they're listening out, hello to all of that lot with their Dash 8 747. So here's your EasyJet Neo new engine option. No carbon in the wings on the Airbus Neo program at this stage. Is that a TUI Dreamliner I see over the back of this? Yeah, it is. So LEAP 1A engines. Now this engine, believe it or not, folks, the blades, the actual fan blades themselves, actually untwist under power. So as soon as the engine is forced into takeoff power, the blades actually untwist to give them a slightly straighter edge and therefore increasing the fuel efficiency. New member, welcome David Artingstall. New member, welcome David Ogden. There's 2 new members in the space of 2 posts there. I think we might be 1 away from 500, folks. We might be 1 away from 500. How about that? Oh, he greased that one. Smooth. Okay, let's see if we get a little wave out of the EasyJets. We're on 499, folks. And a new member, Darren O'Neill. I think Darren O'Neill, you are member number 500. Darren O'Neill, give yourself a pat on the back and send him a badge. Send him a badge, Jilly. Got to send him a badge. Mind you, all the other ones deserve a badge as well, so we can't sort of like, that's a bit of a tricky one, that. Sort of dug myself a hole there. Oh, there we go, yeah, how about that? Let's do that. Can we get all the names? Can you collate all the names, Jilly? We're going to do a draw for all the new members today, and you're going to win a t-shirt, folks. One of you guys is going to win a t-shirt. Mark Bartlett has joined on YouTube now. Thank you, Mark. Every time they go out, still get a little bit of spray. Doesn't it sound good? Those LEAP 1A engines sounded like little Gen X Trent type. Nemo. And he's down. Whoa, easy, son. We all like a turboprop. We all like a turboprop. It's the doctor again. DR in the house. Yeah. I think he was waving at the kids, actually. He wasn't waving at me. Sonic Gamers, I should do Q8. Look, watch the air brakes. As soon as he hits the throttles, they will disengage. Here we go. Boom. Stephen O'Malley, any 380s today? Yes, is the answer to that. We had one this morning going out on our Elite show, and we had one coming in on the Freeview before the 350-1000. So unfortunately you missed it, but you can watch it back. You can watch it back, you can watch it land, and if you're an Elite member, you can watch the show back on playback from this morning. So if you're a new Elite member, make sure you watch the show from this morning. It was pretty intense, it has to be said. Really up close, just like this. But no fence, absolutely. I mean, there is a little bit of a fence shot in there, but. So Gen X power. General Electric. So we're waiting. Thanks, Adrian James, really appreciate that. Yeah, don't buy skin sanitizer, folks. That was just me getting it wrong. Oh, mind you, I don't know, is there a skin sanitizer? Possibly is. Mac Danielle, Captain Maverick Danielle here. How do I join the Elite members? You can join the Aviation Elite by just going to bigjet.tv and hit the join button there, my friend. Here's your link coming up right now. Joe Fresco. Sonic Gamer Saudi, 1, 2, 3 short finals. And there she is, right on cue. Thanks for that, Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. You talk about a glider wing, look at this glider wing, man. Look at the length of that wing. Don't forget, folks, we're reading out the winner to the competition today. Win yourself. Yeah, definitely having these pull focus issues. We'll deal with that. Stamp that one, Chili. Time stamp that one. Alex Tataro just joined. What did I miss? Quite a lot, Alex. Still a lot to come though, mate. You got a 747. Look at that there. Good time to join up, Alex. Make sure you subscribe, folks. Amongst others. Flavor 19, loving that perfect landing. Slapped it on the ground. Amar Plays has subscribed. Hit the subscribe button right there on your screen, folks. And if you want to join the Aviation Elite on our Elite membership, just go to bigjet.tv, hit the join button and check out what you get as an Elite member. And join us exclusively as an Elite member next week. Wow, wow, wow. Big gust of wind there. Okay, hit it. Oh man, can you hear what that is? That is a 747. Can you hear her coming? Here she comes. Oh, I'm just gonna shut my big gob and I'm just gonna take this in. member, James S. Welcome. 501. It's another one for the sack, Jilly. Probably a little bit too much to do, really, I would have thought. But we need to do one from the last set of members. She's a big bird, man. Mark Mueller, take care. Might want to stick around for this one, Mark. Paul Weaver tuning in. Paul and Robert Weaver tuning in. How you guys doing? Okay, pretty woman. Here she goes. Oh, folks, been making the rounds. I tell you, this the Iceland Air 757 landing that we got on the Windy show the other day was quite dramatic, it has to be said. That's sort of like yeah, I've got it. Iceland Air 757. It was the 767 that we caught landing last week. Too low down, these guys. Sonic Gamers, yeah, Q8 777, the new colours on the 777, something that we're seeing quite often now at London Heathrow. Yeah, we were talking about the 767 Iceland Air touchdown at Heathrow. Very, very sketchy, guys. Crosswind landing, sort of like landed it on the mains, bounced it, well, landed it on the left main, corrected it, bounced it, then sort of like, you know, overcorrected it and nearly tipped the right-hand side of the aircraft over the edge. It was quite dramatic, I have to say. And you want to head across to our Twitter feed, Big Jet TV, and check that out. We put a little video out of that, and it's on Facebook as well. And also 747 go around, British Airways go around, that we filmed as well. Some quite dramatic stuff from London Heathrow on our I nearly said Princess Diana, but our Storm Diana show last week. Ken Alfred, thank you very much indeed. Is that is in the US of A. Beautiful 757 with just as beautiful RB211 turbofans bolted to her wings. See if we can get away. Oh, it's Katia. There it is. Big old He's going to go for it. He's going to go for a jet blast here. Yeah, hot jet blast. Love Angel's in the house. Wow. Love Angel, you have missed one hell of a show. Frankie Jordan, breadsticks with wings. One of the old classics, it has to be said. 757. What does David Artinstall want? He's asking questions. He's cool. He's good. He's been answered. Good, good. There you go. Big old power up. Yeah! RB211s. Dude, he's wheeling, man. His front wheel. Man, oh man, oh man. Skyrocket. There she goes. Reach for the skies. Positive rate. Gear up. Wow. Wow. Put-etre. Loving the 757 power. David Artinstall. Emojis, for God's sake, emojis. Let's talk about it. Yeah, he took off. He was taking off before he took off. Literally, his front wheel was like itching to get off the ground, man. Wow, look at this. This is quite a rare old thing. Look, Freebird. It's either the band or the song Freebird. Belaya asking if we've done Birmingham. Yes, we did do Birmingham. We're still talking with Birmingham. We'd like to try and get up there. Got a new position that we're going to be checking out at Birmingham as well. Nothing new for anybody really, but it's just something that we haven't, a position we haven't hit just yet. Straight down the runway. Gemini Jet 757, can you do Belfast? Belfast is on the cards for the Euro Tour for our elite members. We'll be coming out there. Lucas 1 330 should be taxiing now. Thanks for that, mate. Dublin, sorry, we're doing Dublin in Ireland. My apologies. Darren Golding saying Jerry's sacks have disappointed him today. Oh, sorry, mate. Of course, we announced the winner of the elite member draw today for the November model winner.
330 taxiing out. Yeah, Darren Golding, Freebird, what a tune. That's the one with the guitar solo, and it's a fantastic guitar solo, I seem to remember. I'm not going to do it. So we're going to have to go to camera like for this 330. It's going to be a little bit different, folks. Got it. To cry there, charge you for sound now. It's mine, it's a stereo. So don't forget, folks, Elite members, next Wednesday, it's your show. Up at Darlington for the fire emergency services. We will be training with them. Live, right there. This will be warm. Show you what goes into training these fire crews at the airports, and also they have like oil rig training, all that kind of thing, but we're going to be concentrating on the aviation side of their training next week. Oh yeah, sound not too good. Sock on the screen. Is that coming up? Is that coming up? needed to do. I'll just put my phone in the actually. Hey, how you doing? I'm Jerry, and thanks a lot, folks, for tuning in, and hope you enjoyed it. And all our friends out there in Cathay Pacific as well. I'm probably out of sync as well. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Okay, here we go then. We have a winner for a meal for two at the airport pub here at Manchester. Guys, check it out anyway, even if you're not a member, if you're not a winner. Make sure next time you come to Manchester, don't just go to the spotting park. There's a spotting park. Can you hear what I'm saying? Can you actually hear what I'm saying, Jimmy? Okay, don't just go to the spotting park, guys. There's a great spotting park here at Manchester as well. I tell you what, if you're a plane spotter or you're an aviation fan and you're coming to the UK or you're coming to Manchester, it's a great place to visit. So much to do here, and they have a great plane spotting community here at Manchester. They always make you feel very, very welcome. They're not all sort of, withdrawn within themselves. You know, they're very open armed.